Hello, hello. Welcome to day 42 of Talent Talk. We are so happy that you could join us on this beautiful Friday morning. It's going to be a nice one out there. I'm pretty pumped about it. But today is kind of a special day, especially for a lot of people in our community here at JBLM. But today is Military Spouse Appreciation Day. So on Military Spouse Appreciation Day, we honor the contributions and sacrifices made by military spouses. Their commitment and support help to keep our country safe. America's military spouses are the backbone of the families who support our troops during mission, deployment, reintegration, and reset. Military spouses are silent heroes who are essential to the strength of the nation, and they serve our country just like their loved ones. So we do have a trivia question to ride along with our National Day. But first, I guess I should introduce everybody in. We have Jurgen Robinson. We have, with Donna. Hi. And then we have Davina Clarity. And we have your boy, Steve Chung. Hey, guys.
Appropriate. Good morning. Good morning. How appropriate for you to do this, Ashley, because you are an active, living military spouse, and thank you for your service.
Oh my gosh. I was really, no, I don't agree.
Hello. Are you military
My
spouse?
husband is probably like cringing. I know.
You're appreciated.
It was a little bit tough to even read this. We do have sacrifices, though. Military spouses make a lot of sacrifices for their spouse. So I can definitely stand behind that.
Yep.
Agreed.
As well.
Yes. Yeah. So I know we always give a lot of love to the military, well deserved, but I think the spouses and the families deserve a good amount of love as well, just for everything that they do behind the scenes that we don't see. So much love to all the military spouses out there.
Household 6.
Yeah. Household 6. We see you.
All right. So as always, we always follow up our National Day with the trivia questions, kind of get a little bit of learning in. So the trivia question for today is, which president first recognized Military Spouse Appreciation Day? So we've got a multiple choice answers going on within our comment section. So the answers is Ronald Reagan, George Bush, John F. Kennedy, or Harry Truman. Click on the correct answer, or click on your answer of who you think was the first president who recognized Military Spouse Appreciation Day. We'll bring you the answer shortly.
Excellent.
I forgot that there was a fun fact about that. And actually this number kind of surprised me because I thought it would be higher. But what do you guys think? What's the percentage? What percentage of military spouses do you think are women? Did you guys, maybe you saw the notes? I don't know. But I thought it was I thought it was a little bit low. I thought maybe it'd be higher. But anyways, what percentage of military spouses are women? Like, do you think it's above 50%?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it's above 70%?
Yeah.
Well, does this include well, I guess if they're spouses, they have to have a spouse.
What?
Yeah, but there are a lot of.
Did I not say it properly? No.
I was thinking about whether there were single soldiers involved.
Nope.
But there are a lot of female enlisted as well. So
55?
I don't know. 60?
55?
I'm saying between 80.
I thought it would be higher.
I saw the answer.
I don't meet a lot of.
I can't.
I haven't seen
it's 92% are women. 92% of military spouses are women. I thought it would be a little bit higher because I don't run into too many men military spouses.
Wow.
No? Maybe they just don't come around. I don't know. Anyways, I thought it would be higher. Never mind.
You're not in the FRG.
I still have those high.
To planning the parties.
Right.
Yeah, we don't see as many. I'm not really surprised about that number, but yeah, I thought I see how you see it could be a little bit higher, like saying maybe 98%, like 2 out of every
Right.
10, right? Are men.
Right. Yeah. I mean, not like that much. I mean, 92 is already pretty high.
But you know what? I
Anyway.
think what might take into consideration is we have a lot of dual spouses where both are in the military, right? So that would make the male a military spouse as well. And we see a lot of that.
Right. They'd cancel each other out in this poll.
Yeah. So
interesting.
mhm.
But yeah, get your answer to the trivia question in. Hello out there. And you know what? I had it pulled up to give shout outs and then it went away. So
Okay.
now I'm gone.
Yeah.
But we can jump into the real estate news. Yeah, Chrissy just texted us. She's having a little bit of internet technical difficulties this morning.
There won't be a poll. You'll have to type in the answer. So
Makes it that much harder.
Hi, Donna. I didn't say hi to Donna.
hi.
I said hi to Donna.
I didn't say hi to Donna. Hi, Donna.
Hi, Davina. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Steve.
Hey, Donna.
Awesome. So those, just in case you didn't hear the answers for the trivia question, which president was first recognized Military Spouses Appreciation Day? Is it Ronald Reagan, George Bush, John F. Kennedy, or Harry Truman? So there you go.
I said Harry, and I was thinking Potter was going to be. I don't know why my brain just.
Wait, what were those? If it's not in there, what were the choices again?
Ronald Reagan, George W. Bush, John F. Kennedy, Harry S. Truman.
All right. Maybe I'll get it in.
For you.
Scroll down below.
That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep some on that.
Thanks, Donna. Oh, question is up.
Okay, never mind. Christy's got us. Good
We
Friday
can probably
morning.
move on to the real estate news.
I think so. Davina?
Oh, you're muted.
Stop. You know what?
I was going to make it so you could read my lips. It was going to be a lip reading real estate news session.
You need an interpreter.
Yeah. I'll get really close, get my lips really close. Okay. All right. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the real estate news. Just some updates that we have. I guess we will start off just one of the things that's coming up real quick in the next hour. We have been doing a C&E class, which has been really, really exciting. We are learning some negotiation techniques and skills and brushing up on those skills, and having some really good conversations and some breakouts that we're doing. It's Greg Markoff has been leading us, and he's an amazing instructor. We're looking at maybe having another class, and there's also an advanced course. So if you are if you've joined us for this certified negotiation expert course, then we have an opportunity to actually go to the next level and be is it a master certified negotiation expert? So this is a designation that a super small percentage of the realtor population has even endeavored to do. So we would be the elite of the elite, I guess you could say. So anyway, we're having a really good time. That's one that we're doing right now. So if you're interested in joining a C&E class, let us know, because we can host another one. And if you are part of it and you're interested in doing the master, the advanced course, then we'd love to also host that as well. Another thing for in-house is our elite meet. Okay. There we go. So our elite meet, this is something that we do for our John L. Scott brokers. It is an opportunity for us to get our top brokers in like a think tank. We celebrate them because, they're the foundation of just, moving forward with some of the ideas that we have. So we get to share, those brokers get to rotate in and out based on their production. So it's really nice to be able to have our colleagues, and they get to to bounce things off of each other, and we get to share ideas in moving forward in planning. And we're going to have a special guest that's going to be on the 12th from 3 to 5. And so we do it for every quarter. And so this really good, fun time. And we're doing it via Zoom now because we normally do it at a restaurant, kind of like a happy hour type style, which is really fun. But right now we've been keeping it online. So that's coming up. One of the things we do. And then also for any broker, whether you're with John L. Scott or you're with another brokerage, we have access to training. You all have access to amazing training. Today is called Facebook Friday. It's really cool. Just go to jlstraining.com. And this is open again to everyone at 11 o'clock. There is a special guest, Howard Behar. He is the retired president of Starbucks North America. He is going to be doing a presentation and actually answering some questions and giving some really amazing insight. And this is probably going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity for a lot of us to hear from him. So if you guys are interested, just tune in to jlstraining.com and click on the link, and it'll take you to the schedule of other webinars and trainings that John L. Scott that we're also offering. There's next week, just real quick, we've got a securing and marketing listings in this market season, and also enhancing your online listing presentations with Cloud CMA Live. So those are going to be some cool classes next week coming up. So just look at the jlstraining.com calendar and register, and you can attend any of the classes that are offered. Let's see. We also have live stream open houses coming up this weekend. We represent a community in Olympia called Mill Pond. It's a master plan community, some beautiful homes that are under construction there. So a great opportunity to actually go out and visit those homes. If you make an appointment, you can actually do that. But there is a live stream open house happening this weekend. 2 of those listings that you can actually get a live virtual view of, and those are going to be hosted this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. The link to actually join in on that live stream is in the chat. So if you are interested or just want to take a tour, Variah and Patrick are going to be hosting this weekend, and you can ask them questions, have them take you to specific rooms, ask them questions about, whether it's the house or the community. It'll be a really great time there. And then one last thing, and this is kind of hot off the press for what we're doing here. We've been coming to you guys every day since we started, like the day before we actually started the official stay at home with real estate, the official stay at home for businesses. We actually came to you the day before we started. So we were on like day 0, day 1, and now we're up to like day 42, 43, 44. I don't know, one of the days. But we have come to you every single day of the week, and we just changed the time from the afternoon to the morning. There is another change that we are implementing starting tomorrow, which is we are going to start taking the weekends off. So I know, I hear you guys in the back. But we just, and hey, what a great weekend. It's Mother's Day weekend. We got a lot of mothers in the house. Yeah. So we're going to start taking the weekends off, but we will be coming to you every day, Monday through Friday, 8:15 with some good information. We're going to have fun. We have some guests that are scheduled for next week as well. So just make sure that you tune in, participate. Who knows? We might have some giveaways or something. Let me hear you say, oh, So anyway, so I am just excited that we all get to be here with you guys every day and say good morning and to get that day started. So that's not going to stop. We're gonna keep coming to you to get your day started. But for now, we're going to start taking the weekends off. And that is the end of our news updates. Did I miss something? No? Okay.
A bumper?
Right.
No.
All right. So, go ahead.
I was just going to say thanks to Venus. So,
mouthful.
That was a mouthful. Yes, but I think we got it all covered. So just a reminder, we got a trivia question running in the bottom there. Which president first recognized Military Spouse Appreciation Day? Ronald Reagan, George W. Bush, John F. Kennedy Jr., or Mr. Truman, Harry Truman? I'm guessing Harry Truman. So put your answer in the comment section, and we will give you the answer at the end of the broadcast. And Jurgen, what's up next?
Headlines.
Of course.
Yeah, there you are.
That doesn't get old, does it?
Not yet.
We didn't get an intro. Why'd you only get an intro?
Well, because
Oh
Because
yeah.
I'm at-
Wait, we need to talk about this.
I'm broadcasting from an indeterminate location right now, and I am just man. I've got everything set up differently, so I'm just rolling with it today. But for headlines, I don't have my sheet handy with me, but we're just going to roll through it. This is our way of giving you the best information that you can know for the day. Encourage you to continue to feed yourself in knowledge, and also if you want to share any of these, it's great to be able to share with your relationships. So the very first headline is confusion, frustration from some businesses, including Washington's phase 1 of reopening. That's from Q13. If you click on it, what you'll find is on May 7th, these were the industries that were greenlit to reopen, which is construction, vehicle sales, spiritual drive-in services, and car washes. The industries that are part of phase 1 that are still waiting on rules to reopen, though, are landscapers, pet walkers, and retails with curbside pickups. Landscapers for our industry are actually pretty important. So we're waiting for that, which kind of leads into headline number 2, which is actually it's more for headline number 3. We'll get into headline number 2. Mask, gloves, what to expect when Washington retail starts to reopen. This is kind of a little crystal ball article, just forecasting what they think, but geez, we don't know for sure yet. Headline number 3 is car washes reopening in Washington under strict guidelines. This is great for me because I need a car wash right now. They finally have the instructions, the rules on how to do it, but they are like all the easing that has gone on. There are a lot of rules that they have to follow, or they could be shut back down as well. So reopening is headline number 4. Reopening the economy isn't going to work if no one shows up, and people are already hesitant to return to events like sporting and game conventions. That's from MSN. And what occurred to me is just right now, there really does feel to be like an aversion to gatherings, like a fear of big get-togethers. And one poll even puts like 13%, only 13% when it's available think that they'll even feel comfortable going to a sporting event without reservations. So this is impacting our psyche. Just like always, though, we will get past it, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Our world re-engineered for social distancing. This is really a picture article. I highly recommend that you take a click on it. It's very interesting to see how things are being set up for social distancing across the world. Then headline number 6, with real estate, Airbnb, or with the travel restrictions, Airbnb cuts about 25% of its global workforce. That's 1,900 jobs because they just don't. Airbnb owners are hurting a bit here. Headline number 7, coronavirus wallops Seattle area housing market. See what's happening in your neighborhood. If you look at this, we talked about it earlier in the week. We had in April fewer pendings, fewer listings, fewer sales, but we also know that there's an increased buyer demand. Right now, we're just getting out that May this month is going to be a month to watch. Headline number 8, COVID-19 workplace re-entry checklist. And that's from National Association of Realtors. For our brokers, we'll send out the attachment when we do the Ryzen 5. For everyone else, click on the link and you'll see there's a full list of things, some guidelines to help get reopened in a safe manner. Headline number 9, a complete 2020 regular season schedules for NFL teams are finally available from USA Today, but really from the NFL. I'm excited until I'm not. I hope it really does happen. And then we've got headline number 10. This is for me because I do wear glasses. Face mask fogging your glasses here is a quick fix. There are a couple things for you to try, but man, the struggle is real on that. This is cool. For headline number 11, this is the last of the headlines and an interesting site. When to look up and catch Friday's flyover over Thurston County from the Olympian, but you'll find this all over the place. A midday Air Force flyover meant to honor frontline healthcare workers and boost morale is planned for the Puget Sound region Friday, which is today, and its published route shows it'll head towards Thurston County first. It's the 62nd Air Lift Wings Salute with two C-17 Globemaster 3 planes from 12:30 to 3:10. For Olympia, a couple to note in our area. For Madigan, it should be about 12:31. For St. Pete's Hospital in Olympia, about 12:35. The Capitol Building, about 12:35. Capitol Medical Center, about 12:36. If you can tell from the times, the plane is going fast, or the planes are going fast. Summit Medical in Elma, 12:41, and Mason General, 12:47. So if you click on the article, you'll see a full map of where it's going. And then this is one that's just kind of interesting as we are still within this stay home, stay healthy. If you've been looking for books to read, this site, What Should I Read Next.com, is kind of cool. You can type in a subject, a author, a title, and it'll give you suggestions based on that to help keep you entertained. And that was our headlines. There we go.
Good stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There was a lot.
Mhm.
I'm really excited about the flyover.
Yeah.
That'll
We're
be
going to try to
fun.
find a place to take a look up and see it.
Yeah,
See
we'll
what
see
we can do.
from here. We'll see if we can see here. You know, one of the things that I just am thinking about, and then I need some masks. You know, like you, and just thinking about a few months ago, nobody was thinking about wearing masks, and now can't even find a mask.
Actually, you know what is funny? Our oldest, GC, he kind of is enamored with a little bit of Asian culture. So I don't know, maybe about 3 months prior to COVID, he started going outside wearing masks. And we're like, what are you doing? People are going to look at you funny. And look at him now.
He was setting the trend.
The doctor's office at Kaiser Permanente, he would go in there and just grab and make the mask for the heck of it and started his own style. I'm like, okay.
Maybe I got to start watching him a little closer.
I need some masks. I need to put my kids to work maybe and start making some masks. You know,
there are a lot of them, a lot of places that do. Again, one of the places are tailors and seamstresses have transitioned to making masks. A lot of them with some level of a filter in them too.
So it filters what you say?
I never filter what I say.
That'll be the moneymaker. We're trying to get one of those for Jurgen.
Yeah. You know, one of the things too is for realtors or people in real estate, taking a peek at the guidelines for reopening on the real estate offices is a good article or actually a good publication, art, flyer, whatever it is. But we're supposed to be able to open our offices in phase 2 whenever that begins. So we definitely, I know we should be getting prepared for being able to open.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah,
that
now's
was
the time we
interesting
should.
as well.
Yeah, now's the time to be prepping and kind of getting everything ready and just kind of gearing back up to actually be in the office. So we're able to work remotely right now, and we're meeting with clients. We have that capability to do so. But yeah, just kind of working our way back in, turning up the knob there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then also realizing like it's not going to be the same as it was before. So I really thought that was a good, I was taking a peek at that one too, Jurgen. And I've always been kind of cautious of germs and stuff. So I'm pretty pumped about like now the world has to be cautious of it. And things like, you know, people going to work and into the office when they're sick, like we shouldn't have to tell people that. But now I think people will probably take it a little bit more seriously, seeing how quickly these germs can spread. So
yeah, my wife would tell you that I'm one of the big violators when it comes to not staying out of the office. I'll try to lock myself into an office space or quarantine myself somewhere inside, but it's hard to keep me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It is hard too. I mean, and that's, I think the problem with coronavirus is you don't feel that sick. You know, you're kind of under the weather and you're like, I got so much to do. I'll just go in, knock it out. But not realizing how many people are now came in contact with what you have. So stay home.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it almost goes counterculture to how we grow up, though. We're told that you're supposed to work hard. And the only reason you should not come into the office or go to work is if you're on your deathbed. And it's been ingrained in us since like we were kids. That's how at least for me, when I was going to school, like I had perfect attendance, not because I never got sick, because I was a carrier.
You had ultimate immunity, right? You were just getting everybody sick.
No, I was Typhoid Mary.
Yeah, it was the same way for me. Just the jobs that I had previously to getting into real estate, I knew that if I had to call in sick, it affected someone else. They had to work my shift, or it was leaving a shortage, and it was a hardship, you know, if you called in sick. So, you know, you're not supposed to be there sick, but people would actually come to work sick because they didn't want to leave their partners high and dry. So, yeah. So it is. We all have different, you know, but yeah, and I tell people all the time, if you're sick, stay home, because I don't want to get it and you're going to give it to everybody else, and you're not going to get well if you're not at home resting, right? You should be at home resting and recovering. So, yeah. And
I think the term like sick day has been overused maybe too. And so now people, for me, I was, prior to real estate, same thing, Davina, like you didn't want to call in sick because everyone just assumed that you were just like taking the day off to go do something else or something. So I was almost embarrassed. Like, I don't want people to think that I'm just trying to get out of work.
Yeah. I think, so there are some shout outs. I know Christy is having some technical difficulties on the back end with some connecting. She did send us some shout outs. I don't think we have everybody out there, but we can give a shout out to some of the people, at least a few of you that we know are out there watching.
Do you have that pulled up?
Yeah. So, there's, I'll go ahead. There's Sandra and Jared and Pat. And we also have John L. Scott Vancouver watching this morning.
Okay.
Linda, Bill, and Jack, welcome. We're glad that you are here.
I see Variah and Jennifer Griggs are both on too.
Oh, we got to give Variah and Jen a hot shot, right? So it's somebody's birthday and somebody's anniversary. I wish we had the music playing, but whose birthday is it today?
Whose birthday is it?
Mariah.
Happy birthday,
Mariah. And Jen is celebrating 1 year anniversary here with us here at John L. Scott. And so we are celebrating you this morning, Jen. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. And Valerie and Aaron Thomas are also on.
All right. What's up, guys? Good. Happy Friday morning.
Happy Friday morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Remember, trivia question. We want to run through that real quick? If you haven't answered the trivia question, you still have time. A second. Which president first recognized Military Spouse Appreciation Day? Was it Ronald Reagan, George W. Bush, John F. Kennedy, or Harry S. Truman? So you still have time to get that answer in.
Yes, click on the answer, put it in the talent section, and while you guys work on putting that together, we will go over our
Foundation Heroes.
Oh, I thought Jorgen was going to do tip of the day.
Oh, tip of
Oh.
the day.
I think that's what Steve was trying to do.
All right. So we're still getting used to 8:30 in the morning, apparently, or 8:15, excuse me. And then couple that with some technical back-end difficulties. Internet, it is not what it used to be during the Corona time, is it? So today, every day, we try to get you something that will help you engage in your business. This is something that we want to do with our real estate peeps that are out there. Every day, we want to stay connected. We've been talking about connections during the week. So we will just want to build on that for one last little tip. Today, oh, hey, it's me. Today, the tip of the day is list 5 people that you have a good relationship with. Call them and let them know how important they are in your life and you appreciate them. It sounded so close to an earlier one. That's why you saw, I looked like the RCA dog, if you remember that, for just a moment. I cocked my head to the side and I was like, wait, that sounds familiar. But it sounds familiar because it's the things that we should be doing that sometimes we just forget. So your challenge today is not only to make a list of 5 people you have a good relationship with. It's just to pick up the phone, call them, let them know how important they are in your life and that you appreciate them. Nothing more than that, because real estate is always about relationships, and we thrive when we're in relationship with the people we love. So there we go. That's your tip of the day. Oh, how about I bring everybody else back in the screen? I am so out of my element when I'm not in my space. I mean, man alive.
things are changed up and things aren't where they should be. And
I know. I even got my Maui shirt on. I must be somewhere else.
Shake it up Friday. There we go.
Tell them.
I know. So as we wrap up, there's one other thing. Steve, you want to tackle Foundation Heroes?
yeah,
We have the answer for the trivia, right?
Oh, do we have the answer yet for trivia?
Yes, but what we might not have, because we don't have the backside, so everybody forgive us if we don't have percentages or the leaders or anything else. But if you were paying attention, the trivia question was, which president was first recognized, or which president first recognized Military Spouse Appreciation Day? And your choices were Reagan, W. Bush, JFK, or Harry Truman. The answer is, I gotta find it. How did I lose the answer? Oh, Military Spouse Appreciation Day was first recognized by President Ronald Reagan in 1984.
I was wrong.
Yeah, it was a good year.
me too.
I remember 1984. That was a good year.
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I'll tell you why, but every year's a good year.
What were you doing in 1984?
Who? Me?
Anyone?
Oh gosh.
Running around in diapers?
Why? Oh, God. I'd have been 10 years old.
Well, for me, I would have been 2 or 3. That's my guess for 83. 2 years old.
What
I think
would
in 1984, I was enamored with Michael Jackson and Beat It. I want to say 1984 was kind of that year. Wasn't that like Beat It year? The Michael Jackson jackets, or was it Thriller? You know, with the red jackets with all the, you know, the little things on it, epaulets or whatever they were.
Yeah. Little.
Yeah, that was Michael Jackson. In 1984, I was 12.
I was making new friends, just Mountain View Elementary School in Shelton. It just moved over there. So
That seems like the time when break dancing was really popular, and they had house parties going on, and everyone would be like in some sort of a house party, and there'd always be some sort of dance battle or something.
cardboard boxes.
cardboard boxes. Yeah, everyone and walking around with your own cardboard box and a boom box on their head.
Parachute pants.
Yeah,
Penny loafers with the penny in them.
Oh,
yeah.
Or a dime so you can make a phone call.
Yeah.
Ashley, were you even born yet?
No, I don't think I would have liked the 80s.
Yeah. Can you?
I like the later 80s.
Yeah.
That's a bright stuff.
In the time of COVID, can you even think about using a payphone right now?
Oh my gosh.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nope.
All right. So we were going to. Who's tackling the first part of just talking about how we're wrapping here? Foundation.
Yes. So, Foundation Heroes, our nonprofit that we have. If you are looking at helping out, we are. Is this right? Going into the food bank and food drive that we're doing.
Sure.
So,
Does it feel right?
Yeah, I think so. Let me go ahead and tackle that one there for you. So part of what we've been doing here is actually giving back to the community and just making sure that we're doing our part to help out where we can. And this week, what we've been working on is actually doing a food drive for Thurston County Food Bank in gathering as much food and money as we can to help out over at the Thurston County Food Bank. So a couple of the big needs that they requested that they have a shortage of is canned soup, canned fruit, and
Mac and cheese.
mac and cheese, some boxed mac and cheese. So if you have the opportunity, grab some from the store, drop it off. We got donation boxes at our office in Lacey and our office in DuPont. They're actually outside of our office where you can actually donate and drop off bags of those items or any other items that you may have in that matter. Also, if you can't do that, we also have our nonprofit that you can donate to, which 100% of the proceeds that you donate go towards the charity. So Foundation Heroes, if you log into foundationheroes.com/donations, you can make a monetary donation that would go towards Thurston County Food Bank. And 100% of that will go towards the charity that we're working with. So please give where you can, whether it's monetary, it's food, or it's time. Every little bit helps. So we appreciate it. Thurston County Food Bank appreciates it. And everyone that we try to help, we know there's a need. We're just trying to fill that.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Well, I guess it's time to wrap up. Final thoughts?
Sure. I'll take a final thought, which is a quote that I used earlier today they haven't heard the Rise of 5 yet. I was running today. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. And that's from Jimmy Johnson. So the difference between ordinary, extraordinary, little extra, find your little extra today.
I love it.
Anyone else?
I just want to say to all of our mothers, mothers to be, mothers, even if you don't have your own biological children, if you're a mother figure, I mean,
Cat mama.
happy mother. Yeah, furry mamas. Happy Mother's Day. Furry mamas. I know that didn't come out quite right. I guess we have a lot of furry mamas right now since you can't get out to the spa, right? Or wherever.
Exactly.
That's a whole other story. But anyway, just wanted to say happy Mother's Day. This Sunday is Mother's Day, and our Mother's Day traditions are definitely changed. We're not going out to brunch or going out to lunch or dinner or having those breakfasts that we normally do. So however you're celebrating Mother's Day, make sure you reach out to your mother or a mother and let them know how much you appreciate them. So happy Mother's Day.
Happy
Excellent
Mother's
sentiment.
Day.
Happy Mama's Day.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's wrap it there.
Yeah, and remember, we won't be here tomorrow or Sunday. Monday, we'll be back.
We might pop on individually or such, just say Happy Mama's Day, though, because
Yeah.
we love y'all.
Yeah.
So, in closing, we always end with a big be bold because we always want to encourage ourselves to take that extra step, to be just a little extra, right? So, right now, on 3, 1, 2, 3, be bold!
Be bold.
And bye. We're waving because I didn't have the scroll ready.